Good.
Hello, hello. Welcome to A Couple of Blerdz, episode 35. I'm comedian Jaljuda, and I'm here with my awesome co-host, regular ass George. And today we're talking about merch and, well, movies and TV shows.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. What's up, everybody? First things first, because we usually end up always talking about it at the end. We got merch. You want to support the show? You want a T-shirt from A Couple of Blerdz or the Whomst is still working on Fat Girl Magic ones too. Go check the description. You'll see the pictures. If you're on the website, whomst.substack.com, episode 35 of A Couple of Blerdz, you'll see the pictures. Hit the link. This is literally the cheapest I can make it with a third party. So, hey, I find this is why I'm really happy about these shirts. So, I think they are like $12. That's the lowest I've ever seen
That's a deal.
anybody's T-shirts.
My shirt sell for 20 each.
Yeah, because then it's not even shipping either. So it's $12 plus shipping. You'll spend no more than $20 for a nice T-shirt to support us. So so check it out. Check the description. That's one way to support us. Or for free, share the show. Share the show with your friends. Tell people about us. You want to send an email so we can read it and discuss it on the show. Theblerdspod@gmail.com. TheBlerdZPod@gmail.com. Everything be in the description. That's a lot, I know. It's in the description. Check it out. Let's just jump into it. We've been watching a lot of things these last few months. I know we talked about Walking Dead last episode, but it is a few things I want to talk about. I have to remember it honestly, but the two movies that we watched this week was M3GAN and 7 Pounds.
We went to see M3GAN for our anniversary day.
Yeah, and we need to make a system, like make our own unique system for like grading movies and stuff like that. And the simplest one I can think of, if you can think of one too, is simply would I buy it on DVD? That means it's good, or
I wouldn't.
Or okay, three of them.
Buy it or rent it.
Yeah, buy or rent.
Buy rent or trash it.
Buy, rent, or I walked out the theater.
Buy, rent, or refund.
Yeah, there you go. Refund, buy, or rent. So this
I
one,
would rent it if it was like $2.99 on Redbox.
yeah, the first movie, this one, yeah, I will rent it as well. So there's like what, right in the middle.
It was slow. That's what got me, the slowness of it.
Yeah,
because they wanted to get this full and over the top background story, and we are like that main character, bitch. We didn't forget what you did and goddamn get out, bitch. Fuck you. It's just like it was slow, and they could have took out a lot of the. If they would have trimmed it back a little bit, like my English teacher used to talk about this thing called murder your darlings. Just because it's important to you and you care about it does not mean the audience gonna give a fuck about it.
no.
They should have murdered some of them darlings.
Yeah, like they could have just told us her parents got killed instead of doing the normal trope of, this is not a spoiler, this is literally the first minute.
The fucking Furbies.
Yeah, well, I guess the first minute was the fake Furbies.
It was a whole fucking ad for a goddamn toy.
That was kind of funny. That was kind of funny though.
It was, but it was terrible.
But then you go to the main child character. Her parents getting killed in a car accident while in the snow.
No, yeah, they was trying to go to a ski resort, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, he going like 150.
Well, no,
in
he
the
was
snow
stopped in the road and got hit by a goddamn snow.
Yeah,
that's too much.
Yeah,
like,
that was right
no
before.
dude
Huh?
from the Avengers. I mean, from Marvel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that same thing happened to him. He was out there, got hit by a snowplow.
Nah.
He doing good.
In real life. Yeah. It's a lot of people that's one. It's a famous drag racer, rally racer, Ken Block. He just died because of snow accident.
But dude got hit by a 1,400-pound snowplow.
Yeah.
In the hospital chilling.
Yeah, and when I seen the pictures, I'm like, oh, that's sad. I don't know who that is. I'm like, oh shit, that's fucking.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck. Yeah, I didn't even recognize him. I'm not laughing.
But yeah, like they was in the middle, but they probably didn't have their headlights on.
No, it was like right before they stopped. He was going. He
was rolling.
He had his
because
foot
I
on
was
the
like,
ground.
why is he rolling in the snow like that? And it wasn't even just like road. It was just
he was
snow.
speeding. He couldn't see shit.
That nigga was probably on a lake. To be honest with you, that's probably a Zamboni to hit their ass.
Look, if he didn't stop, the kid probably would have got killed too. Because going that fast, She got lucky. She just got a few scratches,
And her Furby died.
Yeah, this is actually the first movie where they like really lay on like real child depression. It's like
it's grief.
She's like, oh, this kid's really sad. Like
she's upset and her aunt. And then people act like, let's be real, people act like kids are so fucking hard to bond with.
I mean, she
was like 10.
I mean, the auntie.
That's the fun. You design toys. I design toys, but I'm not good with children. It's a trope.
Yeah, no, well, it was a more like she wouldn't let her play with the toys because it was all like collectibles.
I'm be real with you. You know, I fucking open my goddamn Funkos. I don't give a fuck. Your parents could have died, but you not open these motherfucking Funkos. It's cool.
What's the chick CPS lady?
That fucking therapist was terrible.
Yeah, she
roll the ball.
Yeah, she was getting on my nerves.
You don't want to roll the ball? We got to see you roll the ball to each other to know how you're doing.
I have to watch y'all. I'm like, well, I just got her like 6 hours ago. I'm like, I don't know her.
I don't think you're getting along very well.
Yeah, I don't know her.
My sister just died, bitch.
Yeah, she was in the same car as her child. Like, she going through some shit right now.
Like, God damn.
Like, look, give me a minute. Let me, like, God damn.
The grandparents want them. The grandparents are weird. Bitch, you're weird.
I'm like, just let them take it. Let them.
Like,
where were they at?
Could all been avoided.
Just let her. Now we got a killer robot.
That shit was gonna happen anyway.
But
let me tell you something. It took too long to get to the carnage. At least with Chucky, that nigga was killing people at the beginning of Chucky.
Yeah. But at least, look, I say this: it's a decent movie.
It's just slow.
If somebody made me watch it, I wouldn't complain because it's not terrible. But
let me tell you something. When you walked out to go to the bathroom, it took everything I had not to go to the car. I was like, how much did you pay for these tickets? Okay, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to finish this shit.
But, I mean, if they make another one.
They set it up for a sequel.
They have a good structure. I'll say that. They have a really good structure. So if they get straight into the movie
maybe
in the next one.
Director.
Like, I mean, they can keep the same one.
No, get Michael Bay. Then we can get to fucking explosions and shit. Wait, I like how they blew up the black girl and that bitch was like, let's go save the white woman. Like, no, bitch.
Blew up the black girl?
You remember when that bitch blew up the lab?
Oh. I mean, she was alright. Okay, y'all know how we accidentally be spoiling shit. My fault. But it's like, yeah. It's like I said, decent movie. Go see it. It's a good time. It is a little slow.
I rented, but not for $19.99.
Yeah.
I put it on the site. Look, I rented for like $1.99 Friday night special on Redbox.
Yeah, but yeah, because usually like what Peacock some shit they be having it for like $25 rent. Hell no.
They be everywhere.
No,
fucking Prime, $19.99, $21.64 with Texas taxes.
Somebody lied to me and said that Puss in Boots was like for free. I was gonna watch that. I'm like,
I know, I love it. That's what I want. That's what I wanted us to go see on our anniversary, but they wasn't showing it at the right time. So,
but it's okay.
Cause I stay in Antonio Banderas.
But decent movie. Getting to the next movie, 7 Pounds. You forced me to watch that. You kind of just threw it on me.
Pause it. Okay, technically I didn't throw it on you. I asked a couple of months ago, would you watch it with me? And you said yes.
Nah, I'm talking about just like out of nowhere.
I was in my feelings.
Yeah, I heard you sniffling and shit.
No, I needed to cry. It was either that or The Fox and the Hound. I'm going through some medical shit. So
yeah, but 7 Pounds. This is my first time actually watching it. I heard about it. I seen it. Actually, for some reason, I always thought it was like the same plot as that other movie he did, the Happiness.
No, this is live. Do you want to know what inspired that movie?
I'm pretty sure it was real life, probably.
One of the producers was at this event, and there was this guy, and he said he had this air about him of sadness. And he asked somebody about him, and I think the dude lost his whole family in 9/11 or something like that. But he said, like, it was just like that sadness he carried inspired him to write that movie.
Yeah, what did he call 9/11? Because this.
Well, no, it was just like the sadness he carried from losing his family. It's just like the air around him was just like really.
Yeah, I'm talking about like if it's inspired, because Will Smith's character.
Well, no, it's just inspired by his sadness.
Yeah, because that was Ben's fault.
Well, his name ain't even Ben. He's Tim.
Well, Tim.
Ben is his brother. He took over his brother's identity.
Well, goddamn, Google need to fix their shit. Tim, Ben, he basically killed his family and got all sad and was like, oh, I need to right my wrong. He killed his family and a bunch of kids. So.
On his BlackBerry. There was a BlackBerry, right?
Yeah,
A BBM, a BlackBerry Mobile.
It was one of them. Yeah, one of those old fucking.
And he got a tech, and that shit came out in 2008. So the iPhone was out by then too.
It was no backlight on the phone, so he had to like keep it on there like all close to his face.
But I hate when people do that, and he was swerving, and she's looking at the road. I'm like, nigga, I would grab that damn wheel.
Not funny. You funny you say that. Not funny you are obsessed with this movie, right? And you know it, and you still text and drive.
Yeah, but I don't text and drive like that.
I mean, shit.
You know what?
That don't mean nothing. You still text and drive, and you watch this movie constantly.
But I wasn't on the side road of California in a goddamn penis mobile.
I mean, yeah, whatever. You get the point. 7 pounds. I enjoyed it. I wasn't sad. Like, I get it. I get why it's sad, but I don't know. I'm just
your organs work.
Fucking. But
your organs work.
The whole point, the whole premise. Shit, some of them.
7 pounds of flesh is a verse in the Bible where they basically talk about, matter of fact, let me look it up.
Yeah, he ended up killing his girl and a bunch of kids, so he felt bad. So
he killed a van full. He killed a whole family.
Yeah, a whole bus full or whatever. And he felt bad, so he's going to start just give all his organs away with assisted suicide, kind of.
Well, he wanted to save 7 lives. He wanted to replace the lives he took.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna say this controversial thing. I know he probably had good intentions.
Oh no, it's not from the Bible. It's from the Merchant of Venice.
No.
It sounds like somebody a pound of flesh if his debt is not paid on time. 7 is the number of debts in the plot. So he had 7 debts. So he was gonna take 7 pounds out of his ass.
And I know. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Just let me get the whole thought out. I know he had good intentions with
Emily
Posa. Yeah, Emily. He's like, oh, I'm give my heart to this person who needed it, right? His own name. Probably never saw her face, but then he seen her. He was like, damn.
Well, no, I think initially he was gonna give her that pause on the taxes, and then because it's the part where they were talking about having kids, and he was like, when he went to the doctor, if there would have been a probability of her getting a heart and live, he would have been with her. But once he found out it wasn't no probability of her living, he's like, yo, let me go jump in this ice water with these jellyfish. And
so he didn't like look her up before using that fake text information.
It was his brother's credentials.
Yeah, so
he knew she was behind 3 years on her taxes. She owed like.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He didn't look before and know her condition.
Well, it was in a file.
Yeah, so he didn't do that. Going to her and like, okay, this is the person I'm gonna give a heart to, and just then when he saw her, he was like, oh, she kind of fine, and it's like, okay, now he got a relationship. Which at the end, let me say this, it's kind of fucked up that you made her kind of fall in love with you, and then you kill yourself. And yeah,
well, he didn't mean to fall in love with her.
Yeah, no, that's the thing though. But you make her fall in love with you, and then you gave your heart to her, but now she has to deal with it. She's alive now. That's cool, and depending on who you look at, who you ask about this, it's kind of fucked up because now she has this
broken heart.
Yeah, broken heart.
But I think that's just part of the nuance of it.
Instead of just, oh, you saw she needed a heart like weeks ago, like not weeks ago,
but
like
even if they wanted to be together, they couldn't have been together because he done gave his house away. He done gave most of his organs away, and then the IRS finna fucking arrest his ass for impersonating a fucking federal agent.
No, that's what I'm saying though. It's like I know it's a good move, but like at the same time, you could have did this before already. You could have killed yourself a few days before.
Well, no, because he had to make sure Ezra was a good person too. Because you remember he was working with several people. Then he saved that little boy too. So he had to donate the bone marrow. He had to make sure Ezra was a good person. And he was trying to make sure she was worthy of his heart too. So at the same time, like he was trying to make sure all these people, he was helping good people. He wasn't just like giving a fucking kidney to a serial killer or some shit. But once he died, he ended up saving more people because the kidney can go somewhere. They donate skin, like pretty much. Yeah, they can donate a testicle.
Like, no, I get it. I think I was just trying to be like devil's advocate about the whole thing.
They couldn't even bury shit. They should just they cremate him. He be in a Pringle can.
And I have to look up like jellyfishes. And it's like because I thought it was like poison.
It might have just been electric, but they say it's the most poisonous. But it could have just been fucking electric.
Yeah, because I was like, if it's poison, wouldn't that fuck up most of your body? Like you can't donate half of that shit if it's poison. Let me see.
I mean, okay, so when you get a kidney, you can accept a kidney that might have some issues.
In 7 pounds.
Did you want to mute it? Pause it.
All right, so I found it, and this person could be wrong, but it makes sense. The jellyfish sting, it's poison. Basically, how they hunt is they sting their prey, and it paralyzes them. So of course, all your organs pause, so you drown and all that stuff. So that's how they eat their prey. So that's what happened. So I was thinking it was just like normal like venom, but no, it was just like more just paralyzing.
A paralytic, which would be the same as a anesthetic.
Yeah, so that's why he was sitting in the ice, and I didn't really understand. So it didn't do any damage to any important ones, I guess, except stopping it. But so that was one thing that was confusing me. Well, it was a good movie. Just I don't know. I don't know.
It's just different.
Yeah.
For me.
I need to find what movie makes me sad. I probably do that homework this week.
The first time I saw it, I cried because I was like, don't nobody love me enough to die, give me an organ. I was like, fuck. Because my mom was like, yeah, I'm a universal donor, but I can't do it, kid. And I'm like,
that's rude.
But you put me here.
You
did this to me. You didn't selectively breed. Like, you owe me.
I don't know. I guess I'm just fucking black-hearted. I don't know. It didn't affect me that much.
I'm just saying, if y'all see my mom in a nursing home, don't call me.
I mean, I give my heart to Rosario Dawson, but so it's not. Maybe that's why I didn't. I'm like, yeah, of course you would. Like, you fucking.
You giving out organs
because the thing that made me say this, right, is because he fucking stalked her in the beginning. He was like, "Oh shit!"
The fed her dog goddamn
meat. Here she is. She like fucking coughing, can't breathe, stumbling in the hallway. He's like, "Damn, that's a bad bitch." And he like followed, he followed her at night to her room, even though there was like no visiting.
I don't even know how the fuck he got past that.
Yeah, he snuck past and then was staring at her asleep. So I'm like,
and then if he wanted to see her, like I ran into you in the elevator. Oh, you Emily Post? I'm here to see you.
Yeah. So he's like, I still think it's more just like, okay, he had plans of doing it, but now he was like, damn, now I'm really gonna do it.
When he fed her dog that damn meat and she freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, she said that big ass Duke was a vegan. I'm like, bullshit.
I ain't never seen a vegan Great Dane.
That dog will eat you the moment you fall on the ground. I'm like, get the hell out of here.
First of all, my little cousin had a Great Dane. That motherfucker, they be that size when they're a year old. Mm-hmm. They be fully fucking. You know what the fuck it's like? Imagine if you had a fucking toddler, like that little Samoan baby. Nigga 1 year old, body slam your ass.
I know that motherfucker was lying.
He was 10.
Ain't no.
He was just big as shit when he was little too, because she showed a baby picture. That nigga was size average.
I'm like, hell no. That motherfucker got teeth. He's speaking.
Up there sucking that goddamn bottle, 45 with a goddamn bottle.
He got a fade and everything. I'm like, shit.
He had a Drake line and shit.
Yeah. That's why all these memes about like never fight a Samoan is coming out. It's like, yeah, they fucking horses.
Shit, never fuck one either. Look how big the goddamn babies is. The baby, it's a newborn, 12 pounds 9 ounces, bitch. What the fuck? 48 inches, 2 feet, bitch.
Yeah, I made a TikTok. Somebody got this giant fucking 1 year old.
You talking about you? No, he's 10. She was being funny, but they showed his baby pictures.
10.
He was
that's
big
weird.
as shit when he was 1.
Why he got the fucking bottle as a 10-year-old? That's weird.
People be walking around here with their 8-year-olds and goddamn strollers and shit.
God damn, this nigga can fucking bench. Whatever. I was like, are you okay? Like, I know the mom's small as hell. Ain't no way. This motherfucker ripped through her ass.
She probably a little person too.
Yeah. Do you want to do your segment or I can jump into mine?
Do you want to build a snowman? I'm sorry. You can jump into yours.
Because the only thing I'm finishing up the last Exodus audiobook. I'm taking my time with it. I'm actually enjoying it. It's like space. I talked about it last week. It's like apocalypse. Aliens come. This alien who was a traitor to his people, and he picks 2 humans who still sane, and is like, hey, come with me, let's save the universe. And they kind of right now they trying to like go to like basically a space gas station because their ships run on water. So he was like, all right, well my DNA is in the system, so we gotta like sneak on this gas station, right, and steal the water so we can fuel our tank, so I can keep
you the earth water's gonna fuck your whole goddamn motor.
Right. And the thing was weird because they run their ships on water, and these aliens are at war with a different version of a human, but it's like in a different. Yeah, so they call them Sirens, something like that.
Siren?
Yeah, so it's like they same DNA genetics, right? Same thing.
So they bananas.
So
bananas and human got 99% the same DNA.
Right. So
niggas are bananas.
So he low key he like keeping some shit away from these humans, and he's like, hey, I'm finna have y'all sneak on their planet since y'all look like them. You can help us out, right? So we can stop this war and all that shit. So that's where I'm at. They
double Asian ass niggas.
Yeah, so they stealing water from the gas station. They got found out, so now they finna nuke it and keep it pushing. I'm enjoying it, but my weird week, my weird news of the week. Why can't I talk? Jesus, I haven't been doing my show. That's why.
The weird news of the week.
Oh yeah, anybody who actually listened to the Whomst, I'm on hiatus until like.
You feel like it.
Yeah, really. I think after this move, really, because I want to focus on a book. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm just kind of. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I'm just kind of talking to myself. I mean, I am, but like literally. So I don't want to waste precious time. I want to focus on something because my main goal for people who care is to make money so I can actually do the show all the time because I like doing it. So. I'm trying to figure out a way to do that. So a hiatus on the shows. That's what I got to do. You was gonna say something?
No, I was just listening to Moo trying to figure out what she back there breaking.
Yeah. Why is it not updating on here? Oh no. Whatever.
Where's the weird?
All right, I got the computer working again. This one just happened, so I just added it.
I saw this shit.
I'm like, it's so damn stupid. How the fuck are you this damn dumb? Damn, of course, all these damn articles keep like, oh, would you pay us $1?
No, all I do is search the title and I'll read it for free on Google.
Yeah, if they don't let me read the whole thing.
I ain't paying for this shit. Bitch, this is 2023. Who the fuck's still buying
you better put some, you better slap some ads on the side. Leave me the hell alone.
Better slap some ass on the side so we can get some revenue shit.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure y'all heard this. Everything be in the description so you can read it yourself, see the pictures and all that good stuff. Customer shoots and kills mechanic he thought was stealing his car.
How the fuck?
George, at a tire shop. A Tire Plus employee, that's a description. A tire shop employee was fatally shot on the job after a customer mistook him for a car thief, police in Georgia said. Daniel Gordon, 24, was killed at the Tire Plus in Decatur.
Oh, wait a minute. Decal? Oh, no.
Decatur, yeah.
Oh, nigga.
Around 1:30 p.m. Saturday, December 31st, according to DeKalb County Police. Officers arrived to find a man who had been shot multiple times. Gordon.
Multiple?
Yeah, multiple. Gordon was taken to a hospital where he died, police said. The accused shooter, Quandarius McDowell.
I'm leaving. I'm done. Thank you.
Of course his name.
Thank you. There's been a couple blurs. Y'all have a good day.
Yeah, no. Okay, when I first saved this, right? When I first saved this, and I read that, I was going to make that joke. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say his name. What do you think he did? So, Quandarius McDowell, right?
They call the nigga Quad for short.
Hey, I'm just gonna call him Quad.
Why they call you Quad? Because I was conceived in the Quad at school.
That's how many chromosomes I have.
Nigga.
Was arrested and charged with malice murder. The 30-year-old, plus you're 30. How the fuck are you that dumb?
Oh, it's a person in a uniform stealing my car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot where I was. Stupid ass nigga, man. The 30-year-old went before a judge on January 2nd. That was really fast.
He black.
That was fast as hell.
He black.
And was denied bond.
The dude he killed was probably white.
Yeah, I think it was probably a young black kid too. WAGA, because the owner of the place was crying about it. He black. Authorities, I'm tripping, said McDowell was at the shop to get his car serviced and opened fire on Gordon, who thought was trying to steal his car. The employee was test driving McDowell's car. I'm probably saying his last name wrong. In that parking lot when gunshots rang out.
Now, it was McDowell,
McDowell.
From, Coming to America.
Yeah. Now Gordon's co-workers are mourning and struggle to wrap their minds around the incident. I don't understand.
That mean he shot up the car too.
Yeah. He's got his bag with. Oh my fault, I'm tripping. He's got his bag with the work order in it and everything, and to test drive the vehicle. Why would you think anything different? It was a test drive. It's not really much else. You get the point. But like, damn, I saw that shit. I was like, I want to see the dude's face. If I can find the face, I'll have it in the description.
Just Google his name. His mugshot gonna pop up.
I'll do that.
Go ahead and copy and paste that shit real quick.
And I'm gonna just leave the article up. Oh, so yeah, that was first thing this week. What's up? I'm gonna keep it at 2 articles if I can find it. 2, whatever I can find throughout the week. The second one I've been holding on to it for a while because I heard it on a podcast. I needed to read through it first, but basically what happened is psychic is a psychic for this family, and I need to read it. I actually forgot. This case involves a religious psychic trying to break a family curse by cleaning dirty money.
That sounds like Ozark.
And the case involves religious psychic trying to break a family. Jeez, why did they do that? Why did they put the title and then use it on the first sentence?
Lazy writing.
Yeah, far-fetched as that might be, the government has chosen to make a federal case out of it, and not just as a federal case, a criminal wire fraud and money laundering case against the self-professed psychic. Defendant squarely takes aim at the government's indictment. However, all right. We know from the government's response that the victim in a fraudulent scam, I'm just going to call her Tortorelli, first met Stevens, a psychic, at her psychic booth over 15 years ago. The two began to socialize and would meet occasionally at various Catholic churches in the Miami area. Tortorelli shared her family problems with Stevens during these encounters. Stevens explained to Tortorelli that she was cursed due to her possession of dirty family money. Stevens offered to break the curse by cleansing, quote unquote, the money and showing God that Tortorelli was not attached to it. The grand jury alleges that by doing so, Stevens was falsely representing herself as a psychic with such powers, and that if, quote unquote, if Tortorelli failed to provide the money, bad things would continue to happen to her and her family. Through these representations, Stevens falsely and fraudulently inducted Tortorelli to provide her with millions of dollars to purposely cleanse the money and remove the curse. End quote.
But look, bitch, if you can't just blow some sage or some salt on this money and get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, and I think by the end of it, like I said, it was never any like possession and shit like that. So, but by the end of it, right? I think this next paragraph Tortorelli gave Stevens over $2 million over several transactions of those 15 years. During the course of 3 years, all in exchange for Stevens' cleansing of the money and having the curse removed. The first payment occurred on September 19, 2013, when Tortorelli gave Stevens $1.6 million in the form in the form of 200,000. Jesus Christ, I can't think. That's how much.
$200,000 cashier check. Are you out your damn mind?
Months later, Stevens told Tortorelli that the ritual was unsuccessful, and Tortorelli would need to give her additional money to break the curse by performing a second ritual.
It would have been cheap for her to sell her soul to the devil at that goddamn point.
Or just deal with her problems. It was like...
How you got that much money and got all these problems?
And that damn dumb. Tortorelli then gave Stevens additional money to clean...
Real quick. I'm not advocating selling your soul to the devil. Please don't cancel us. I was just being an asshole.
I just don't... If you had to waste $2 million or so...
You could have gave that shit to me.
Right.
What the old boy say? Do that to me.
Four $200,000 cashier checks on October 6, 2014. Number two, four $50,000 personal checks on December 31st, 2014. Number three, a $160,000 wire transfer on April 30th, 2015. Number four, a $420,000 wire on January 21st, 2016. After the January 16 wire, Stevens stopped communicating with Tortorelli, despite.
Of course she did. She is the curse.
Despite reaping 3.1 million, almost 3.2 million from the fraudulent scheme. Wait. Okay, no. Stevens, the psychic, she stopped talking to the lady who was giving her money. Yeah. So she was like, "All right, got your money." And rather than returning the cleansed money, Stevens, along with her ex-husband Michael Guzman, kept Tortorelli's money and used much of it to fund trips to Vegas, to gamble, to purchase a Coconut Grove condo, and to buy expensive vehicles.
Also, now she got a condo and some vehicles.
Right.
Nah, bitch, you finna run all that shit back. That bitch, Stevens is the motherfucking curse.
It's a lot of paragraphs, but the end of it is, right, they stop. Basically, to sum it up, of course they went to court, but the moment she stopped communicating with her and Tortorelli, the victim, stopped sending money, that's when she said, okay, yeah, your money is cleansed. Like, your curse is over with. But Tortorelli expected her money back, and that's why she wasn't paying the psychic. She was sending that money for that money to get cleaned, like, spiritually. And she expected her money back, and that was the problem. But, I mean, almost $3.2 million gone. It's kind of late. And she stole it, and she was already using it. And
I'm like this. You can cleanse it in front of me at my house.
yeah, you can, like, throw some holy water. I don't know. But it's a lot, honestly, so I don't know how it ended up. The argument is a non-starter. The indictment alleges that Stevens, fraudulently induced the victim to provide her money to remove curses and clean the money.
I mean, let me be real. She Jedi mind tricked that bitch.
Yeah, she.
And it's just like, if it hadn't been such a big amount, they probably would have been like, hey, you just got fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I think she did. This is not. The indictment alleges that after converting the victim's money, Stevens used it for her and her co-defendants' private interests, including gambling in Las Vegas. Clearly, this is not a religious nor a charitable. I mean, she lost basically.
Yeah.
So
that's fucked
I just
up.
thought that was hilarious. I'm like, God, one, how do you have that much money where you get scammed that heavily?
Because that's generational money. She didn't have to earn that shit.
Because I'm like, God damn. Because I like I told the dude that was the show I was on. He was like, "Did you do that? What was that FTX stuff?
Oh hell no,
the crypto stuff." I'm like, no,
nigga,
I can't.
you might as well just get a fucking Forex people your money.
I'm like, yo, because I'm too. Yeah, he was talking about that too. He learned. He was in that too. I'm like, they can't get me. My scam radar tore off. And I was like, oh, spend money? No, thank you. Like, I'm good. Like, you can't get me because I'm too damn cheap. So yeah, that's my weird week, right? All right, that's the end of my little segment. I'm gonna continue to find it. If you find some weird articles yourself, anything funny, it can be anything really fucked up. Please tag me on Facebook, on Twitter, at regular_as_George, or email us, theblerdspod@gmail.com. All that information is in the description. Yeah, so you want to do yours?
Yes, I have a new read called Go Away Romeo. It used to be on Canva. Now it's on Webtoon. It literally just started. Like, the Canva episode has about, I think it's like 10 parts to it, but the one I'm reading now only has 3 parts. So in summary, before there was Romeo and Juliet, there was Romeo and Rosaline, but everyone will come to regret that decision, which, you know, it's funny. I noticed even on Hulu, there's a version of Romeo and Juliet where he was in love with her cousin, and her cousin was like basically trying to get Romeo, but it's, you know how like every once in a while things come in waves, like themes and stuff.
Like the one we just watched with basically Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, because it's so many Beauty and the Beast out, and then like Bubble, which is the Little Mermaid. Mm-hmm. Well, Ponyo was a Little Mermaid too. So Rosaline believes that she and Romeo were destined to be lovers, but an unexpected tragedy comes when he dies on the same day as her cousin Juliet, Rosaline learns that she has one of the last memories of Romeo, a son. However, her loving memory of Romeo is shattered when she learns of his betrayal. With no one left to love and protect her but her son, the last thing she wants is for Romeo to return to Verona and take everything she holds dear. So, as you can tell by that, Romeo was out there blowing Juliet's cousin back out with no protection. No lambskin back then. And knocked her up, which, she was an unwed mother, which everybody got a fucking issue with that. I'm like this. People been fucking since the beginning of time. People been having children outside of wedlock since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was really putting people in the poorhouse back then.
Right.
Ruining people's lives. I'm like, y'all need to chill the fuck out.
It's, old time stuff.
People still be acting like that now. Like, just, where's your husband? Bitch, I don't know. The fuck?
I don't know.
Somebody was telling my niece she need to find a husband. With what time? What time she, when? Between potty training and breastfeeding? The fuck?
Yeah, it be them dudes out there. They out there somewhere.
But no, it's a cute little story. 3 chapters have been uploaded, so if you want to hop on that and basically move along with me, I think episodes are released every Wednesday. Just so you know, if you're trying to keep up with me, I'm reading like 10 stories simultaneously right now. So, yeah, it gets confusing, but I feel like it's gonna be a good read.
I don't know.
We gonna see. It's dramatic and the art.
It's
really
on the
nice.
webtoons and stuff, you said?
Yeah, but it started off on Canva.
No.
But I mean,
Canva. Talking about the drawing?
Yeah, like they independently produce these. It's people producing their own comics.
You talking about Canva, the online Photoshop people? Canva?
That's how they were producing it at first, I think.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Because you can actually see other stuff, people's stuff on there.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like it's produced by like a small little independent company. A lot of these I like because they're produced by people individually. It's not just company. Well, but you have the Bruce Wayne stuff on there too. And then you have like
yeah, I see all these companies coming into these like used to be indie ways of media.
Because Lore Olympus is sold in Hot Topic now.
Right. And I'm like, cause like now it's like a bunch of like Spotify made like podcasts now, and they just like, since it's their stuff, it's basically free advertisement. So it's like, of course they're gonna do well. So that shit annoying as hell. So like seeing, I don't know. I guess it's just me being bitter. I don't know. seeing a company make something and then they put all their energy into the stuff they made. I'm like, I mean, George, make your own stuff. I guess I don't know. Make your own. I'm just complaining.
It'd be like, what be making me mad is like, you can work so hard on some shit. If we made a comic book, we'd be on that bitch for 8 years, and then somebody would make one, drop 3 episodes, and get a deal, and we'd be in that bitch like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, why?
That's what's so scary about this damn book shit.
That's what's
like,
scary about comedy.
Yeah.
It be people out here been doing comedy for 30 years and ain't got no TV credit or nothing.
But at least if you're not just like worried so much about like the fame, at least when you go on stage, you get that adrenaline rush from it.
Adrenaline rush is cool, but being able to pay your rent off of this shit.
No, I know. Trust me, I get that. I'm like,
that shit make my nipples hard.
But it's like, I don't know. It's really hard. Like some people who pretend to not be angry and bitter about certain things. Make sure I'm fucking recording. I don't know. It's not realistic. Yeah. I am jealous of some of these people who make it. Sometimes it's not about talent, and it do piss me off. But we gotta pretend like it don't affect us. That's not human. It do.
Oh, I be hating. I do. I be hating like a motherfucker. I be like, how the fuck?
Yeah, because I don't know how to explain it right now because I'm just first time thinking about it. It's just like people try to make it seem like it's me, like it's a flaw on my part that I'm like looking at people as like.
We did talk about that though. Remember when I said people be acting like stuff is never done? Like, I would never say anything about my friend behind their back. I would never say anything about somebody related to. I would never do this. I'd never do that. And the whole time he doing that shit. Like, it's human to do this shit. It's human to talk about people. It's human. Oh, gossip is a sin. Bitch, a lot of shit is a sin. Right. We still do that shit.
Have you ever like created like fake conversations for like in the future for like certain scenarios
in your head?
Yeah,
every night.
Okay, so since you and me was talking about, since both of us do comedy, right? and it's a possibility that one of us can make it and the other one don't, right?
Mm-hmm.
So since I'm the guy, I always imagine like conversations like, or how do you feel about your girl making it and you not? I'm like, are you jealous?
Nigga, you did make it.
Like, so yeah, that was one of my arguments. So I'm like, I mean, she made it, I made it, right? And vice versa. But like at the same time, if they like, are you jealous? I'm like, yeah, I would like to be up there. I like to be the one up there, but at the same time, I mean, you don't have to.
Let me be real with you. If you really got jealous, all you gotta do is knock me up, and then I'll be at the house with the baby all day. Like, Jaljuda, you go, nope. Nope, me and G4 are going to watch Bluey live today, bitch. Yeah.
Like, no, because I'm like, yeah, because if somebody were to ask that, I'm like, are you jealous? I'm like, I mean, I get, yeah, I would be, it would be nice to be the one that's on stage, but I'm like, it's not, so, and because that's real, that's realistic. Doesn't mean I'm jealous, don't mean I hate you, that don't mean shit. Like, no, I still work with the situation I got. And knowing me, I don't really like the limelight like that, especially now with people.
Because you would be producing me. Regardless, if I made it, you would be the person behind the scene.
Yeah, I know, I know that, but I was like, and then you see all these like these famous people now. It's not like famous people back when we was younger. It wasn't as crazy, but now people like breaking into your house. Yeah, it's like people taking pictures. You can't do shit anymore.
People be having legit ass stalkers and be trying to go to court, and they be like, "Well, we can't do shit."
I just seen a picture of somebody videotaping Molly Bobby Brown and her boyfriend eating at a restaurant, and she was just like in her house wearing shit. It was like, oh my god, like leave these people alone. Like, she was chilling, like just eating.
You remember when Kevin Hart talking about he was in the bathroom taking the shit, and the dude tried to put the try to get a fucking look. I'm gonna rub my ass on your fucking autograph book, bitch. Here's some DNA.
She was like, yeah, and then didn't do say something about like I made you or some shit. They always use that. Like, it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be. I'm taking a shit.
All right.
So, yeah. So basically, my point is like the whole jealousy when people pretending not to be, like that makes them like a better person. Like, no, you can be jealous.
Some people, I'll get jealous. I'm like, damn, this bitch working hard. I wish I could work that hard. And that's the type of jealousy of like, damn, I wish I could do more. And then sometimes I see a motherfucker be like, I know for a fucking fact I'm funnier than this motherfucker.
Yeah. And I think it is what you do with that jealous energy. If you,
I just take a nap.
Yeah. If you use that jealous energy to like constantly just bitch and complain and do nothing, then yeah, that's bad. But if you use
that type of energy, I'd be skinny because I'd have been hateful skinny a long time ago.
Yeah. So I guess I got a good example. It was a guy back when I was trying to make the comedy scene back in Montgomery, Alabama, and he was like the urban scene.
Oh God, he was the urban scene.
Yeah, it was him and like two other people for real.
They ran that little scene.
Yeah,
I hate that shit when people know they run a scene.
Yeah, so also, even though it's not really, but it's like I was running, me and like 6 other dudes was like running the alternative version, and with like bars and stuff like that, and doing like traditional comedy, whatever, right? And these guys, we'll watch them, and they'll sell out shows, but
fucking suck ass.
They not that funny. They got that old, that really tired fucking Def Jam comedy.
That shit wasn't even good. Like if you binge watch Def Jam, some of that shit you'll be like, nah.
And that's what they got. So it's like it's a lot of energy, but it's no substance. And
you be fucking a bitch from behind and she fart on you.
Yeah,
bitch, that's my dick. Ah!
Exactly. So it's jokes like that. It's like family and fucking all this shit, right? It's always like super unnecessary. But people be, I don't know, they laughing. Just I don't know. But whatever. They sell their tickets. They make their money and whatever, right? And yeah, I am jealous that they are able to make a post and people come out. I am jealous.
You notice
of that.
how the least funny people be having the best fucking merchandise?
Yeah, that too. It's like
shit be like 3D graphics and shit.
And and I'm not gonna lie, I would get jealous, like they was getting this crazy amount of support online, visual support, like people commenting and
oh my god,
sharing.
She's so funny. Tag this person. We should go to this show. Really, bitch?
Like, bro, you crazy? Does all this shit, and they'll come out to the show, spend the money, all that stuff, and I'm like, and I would use that energy to like, all right, well, I'm gonna go on tour. Then I'm gonna use this energy since I can't get support here in my city. I'm gonna go out.
A prophet is not a prophet in his hometown.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out then. I use that because they wouldn't really travel. If they do, they go to like
down a damn road.
Obvious shit like, oh, I'm finna go to Atlanta or some shit like that. Of course you are. Of course you're finna go to fucking Atlanta to basically tell jokes to the same motherfucking people, right? To Atlanta, fucking the Vegas of the South. Like, get the fuck out of here. So yeah, so I used that energy. I was jealous, so I used that energy to like, yeah, let's go to Tennessee, let's go to Florida, and almost die. Let's
Stupid.
So I was rubbing elbows. I wasn't really good at it, but I was still rubbing elbows. Probably still wasn't making as much money as them. Or
it's like they be having them local scenes on lock, and they beat that shit in a chokehold.
Right.
And then nobody ever want to say nothing when it's the same 8 fucking people on the show.
Yeah, it's like they ignore it or something. It's like,
I know, I've already paid to see these niggas 8 times. I had a good time the first 5 fucking times.
I don't know. So yeah, like I said, use the energy, travel, and I'll bring other headliners from different cities to our city. It's like I would do that. That's how I would use that energy. And shit, even make the step to go to Vegas. Like they would take pictures as if they doing shit in Vegas.
Oh
but
my God.
But they weren't in Vegas like I was.
But that's what I hate. Like people be like at shows to see other comedians, and then they get backstage and they take pictures. People, oh my God, congratulations! I know your shows. Like, bitch, we spectating.
Right, like we just here.
They not performing. They spectating. Like bitch.
And then that's why I don't understand how people don't understand this at this point. Like all these pictures and shit are fake. It's all for looks. Like you just said, it's like they taking pictures with, like, say if Chappelle came here, we take a picture. I'm gonna be transparent. It's like, hey, I just came here for the show. I wasn't performing.
The show was awesome. Oh, you performed? I be telling people, no, I didn't perform.
But these people that we talking about,
they
would make it vague enough to make it seem like, oh, they doing big things because they next to Chappelle.
When people talking about they on tour, but they really just going to other cities doing open mics and free shows.
Yeah, and I did that before, but at the same time. So I completely understand, but yeah.
I'm like this. I guess it's a tour if your ass in your car putting gas in your shit.
Yeah, that's look, I put like 6 motherfucking cities, so I'm like, yeah, that's a tour. That's even though it was all open mics, it was all negative coming out of my pocket.
It's the me tour, bitch.
Yeah, it's me. It's all me, right? But like you said, these people would fucking lean into that, like, yeah, I'm doing shows. Like, no, you're not.
Nigga, if I wasn't sick, I'd probably be on tour.
Like, it's fucking crazy.
Hey, anybody want to do the dialysis tour? Like, just send me the city schedule and I can just get that shit set up.
Once we figure out, if we could get all this shit figured out, the halfway point of this year is going to be different.
I mean, I could do dialysis on my own. I would just have to have your ass. You have to learn how to stick me. We can figure this shit out.
I mean, you should figure something out. We can figure that out once we get to a different city. Because doing it here, don't really mean shit.
And then, like, I got a show coming up, and they asked for, like, all the information. They ain't say shit about payment, but I'm like, I don't even fucking care. I ain't been on stage forever. I'ma just go and do it. If I make some money, I make some money. If not, I don't. Pause it real quick. But yeah, it's just like, I'm like, okay. And I got people trying to book me for stuff, and I'm like, all right, I'll go. It's not like I'm being like, ugh. It's just like,
it's something to do.
Yeah, and it's just like the business end of it, which I really want you to start managing that part for me. I just get tired of haggling prices and shit. I done gave motherfuckers 50% discount. They're like, oh, that's still too high. And I'm like, okay, thank you.
Yeah,
goodbye.
We just got to get used to just saying no to them. Then fuck it.
Because it's like, oh, I know your sister wants so okay, I can do it for da-da-da. Oh, that's still too much. Oh, bitch, 75. Bitch, bye. Fuck out of here.
No, they got people who as cheap as me trying to run shows. Like, you can't be doing it. You gotta spend that money.
Buy a Cameo, bitch. Yeah. I'm gonna start doing Cameo. You want somebody to cuss out your baby daddy? Hit me up on Cameo. Want me to tell you about you quitting? Hit me up on Cameo. Want me to tell your mama she being a bitch? Hit me up on Cameo.
You got anything else for the show?
No. Fat Girl Magic is coming back sometime this month.
Right.
I just don't like talking to myself because this is more fun than doing Fat Girl Magic because I be like, George. George be like, I'll talk to you if I need to. Just do the show.
I mean, you ain't got to.
Really, but I want to do the show.
You ain't, like I said, you ain't got to do the show. Like,
I'm going to do it. I just got to figure out the way I want to.
Like I said, it's like you can, I mean, you can always, depending on your topic, you can always just record and just wait to.
Yeah.
Because like I said,
it might be back. I don't know. We got to start packing, so we'll see.
Like I said, so I probably won't do the show until after we move.
If somebody would like to help me pack,
But I didn't want
appreciate
to put all the shows on hiatus because I'm like,
let's just keep rolling with Fat Girl Man. I want some tacos, but I mean, tacos would be so good right now. Why don't we have a taco cabana here?
But yeah, that's it, y'all.
On the border.
Leave a voicemail 725.
Leave a comment. Shit, say something.
All right, comment.
I'm talking to you, goodies, because I know you listening, and my little cousin, I know y'all listening.
Oh shit, goodies. You just reminded me. She recommended a movie. So
I had a dream about her the other night. I gotta call her and be like, bitch, what the fuck is you in White Shadow doing?
Yeah,
I'm still mad at the fact her dog is white and his name Shadow.
Yeah, she recommended a movie. I'm not gonna say it right now, but we'll if we can find it, we'll watch it and we'll talk about it on the next episode.
Yay!
Because I legit forgot about it. It's been crazy.
Goodie's recommendation on the next episode of Couple of Blerdz.
Shit, you can tell it. Like my sleep schedule been fucked these last 2 days.
Nigga, trust me.
And
yeah, you were sleeping out. You fell asleep on Walking Dead.
Cause I couldn't sleep yesterday. I've been up since like I want to say 6 p.m. Yeah. Didn't go to sleep until about 11 a.m. Woke up around like 3 and just been struggling since. Like my body's so fucked up. I'm not even gonna drink coffee tonight. I might overdo it with sugar so I can like overdose and pass out.
Like a
yeah, so I can go to sleep. Since the store's still open, I might do that. Anyway, yeah, just rambling at this point. Thank you for listening to a Couple of Blerdz episode 35. Leave a voicemail 725-999-2704. Leave a comment on our show, blerdz.co, the episode, wherever you're listening to. Please leave a comment. Any stories you have for the holidays, we'll read it out loud. I know it's a little late, so you can figure out. You can listen to more than wherever you listen to. If you listen on the website, you can listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. It's a lot of places. Check the description. Follow us on Twitter, regular as George, or Jaljuda. I am Jaljuda.
Yeah, it's just Google me. I'm the only one.
Yeah. So yeah, check everything. Everything's be in the description. Merch.
Bye. Yeah, merch.